We're going to make some Meatloaf 2.0. Meatloaf that is cheesy stuffed. You're going to need a pound of pork sausage, a pound of ground meat, some bacon bits, some fresh mozzarella, some shredded cheese, salt, pepper, a little bit of liquid smoke, a packet of onion soup, basil, oregano, breadcrumbs, garlic, onion powder, and eggs. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is put both of your meats, your pound of burger and your pound of sausage, in your bowl. So we've got our burger in there. I'm going to add our sausage to that. And then we're going to take 1 packet of Lipton onion soup and add that. We're going to add a couple drops of liquid smoke, not too much because it goes crazy and then it tastes yucky and fake. So just a couple drops of that. There's a monster in the fridge trying to get out. I heard it. We're going to sprinkle some granulated garlic in here. We're going to sprinkle some granulated onion in here. Garlic powder, onion powder, granulated. This is more coarse than powder. We're going to add some basil. We're going to add some oregano. Going to use some salt. I think that thing's cool. And we're going to use some pepper. Yep, comes right on out that top. All right. That's weird. We're going to throw in some bacon bits. I'm telling you, this is like Meatloaf 2.0. Once you make it like this, you won't make it any other way. Oh, that pepper, I can smell it.
Don't smell it, it'll make you sneeze.
Shouldn't just make me sneeze. We're going to take about a half a cup of breadcrumbs and put in here. Look at these bowls. Aren't they super cute? I got these at our local Goodwill store, brand new, and I love them to use as little ramekins. All right, and then we're going to add 1 egg. Now we're going to mix this all together. So we got this all mixed together real nice. Everything is pretty well throughout the entire thing. What you're going to do is you're going to take 2/3 of this meat and you're going to place in your pan that you're going to cook in. I like to use this little pan like this. It's a good size. So you're going to take, like I said, 2/3 of it and put in your pan and kind of form it into your meatloaf. Like a big old, big giant hamburger we're going to make here. And you're going to put a little hole right down the center. Just kind of spread it open a little bit for a nice little hole. And the rest of your meat is going to go on top once you have your cheese stuffed down in here. So you're just making a big well in the middle of this. Kind of try to take it from end to end so that even the people that get it first still get some cheese. We got a nice hole in here for our meatloaf. We have our other meat, the rest of our mixture set aside to go over the top. We're just going to take these mozzarella slices and drop them right on down in. This is really good fresh mozzarella here. So look at that. Ooh. You're just going to, just like you're covering up a baby.
What the heck? Just sticking a baby in there?
There you go. So 4 slices right on down in there.
How many pounds is that?
4 slices. And take a little bit more of our bacon bits and just lay right on top of here. Not a lot, just a little. And then we're going to take some of the shredded cheddar cheese and we're going to sprinkle that right on top as well. We just really want to pop those cheese flavors and roll the mixture all together. So we got that. And then, now you're going to take, look at that. Oh, man. Take the rest of your burger mixture and cover it up and make it a whole entire meatloaf now. So this is like the little topper. Just going to cover this all up in here nice and good. Nobody will ever know until they cut into it, especially if you don't tell them. Just kind of pinch the seams together. That way it's a big old secret surprise of meatloaf cheese explosion when they eat it. Just flatten it down, kind of try to make it into a meatloaf looking thing. We're going to add just a smidge of water to the bottom of this just to help it get started. Obviously, this burger is going to cook down and it's going to make its own grease in the bottom, but we want to get it started with a little bit. We have our oven set at 350. Right before we eat it, we're going to pull it out once right before it's about done. And we're just going to sprinkle a little more of the shredded cheese on the top and a little bit of bacon bits. And I'm telling you what, just even smelling this right now, it already smells delicious. This is amazing. Oh, look at that. That is going to be so good. So you can see we just have a little tiny bit of water there in the bottom. We're going to put a lid on this, put it in the oven at 350. We're going to let it cook, and it's ready. The oven's ready. We're going to let it cook for about a half an hour, and then we're going to take the lid off and let it brown and put some cheese and stuff on it at the last like 10 minutes. I got some bread rising. Probably isn't going to make it in time for dinner tonight, but got some cheesy olive oil herb bread to go as well. Oh, look at that. Gooey, cheesy meatloaf. Twice baked mashed potatoes, kind of without the skin. Mixed greens and fresh bread. Ooh, ooh, ooh.